neno moja najua, oh, ni salama moyoni mwangu,
ni salama
nionapo amani kama shwari.
Beloved people, God, it's a high pressure that this morning God has enabled us to meet together in His assembly so that we can get the word that He has given me to share with all of us. And I appreciate and thank you also for being available in the precious presence of God. And today, there's something very important I will want to touch and talk about. And I'll be specific on this topic. And I want to address it in a glorious way that it will help you understand in the hour of crisis what you need to be with or to be upon you so that you can survive even when things seems to be tough, when you feel like you are not going to make it, when you feel like you are giving up because things are not working the way you expected, when you feel like you are losing hope, you are losing courage, you are losing stand, you are losing strength, you are losing beliefs on what you are supposed to do, if you are supposed to continue or to stop or to quit. So the topic of today, it's about how to obtain God's favor. How to obtain God's favor. And when I talk about how to obtain God's favor, there's a reason to why I want to talk about how we as believers can obtain God's favor. Then also what God's favor does in the life of a believer. So I'll talk into two parts. The part number one, I'll bring it clear to you so that you can understand the signs, the significance, the qualifications of a person who is walking in God's favor, or a person living by God's favor. The signs that will prove to you. Then I will also talk about how we can obtain, or how you can obtain God's favor once you have realized that you are walking, you are that person that has qualifications of a person who is walking. Yearn for God's favor. This year, early this year, on 12th January 2020, I remember when we were in the church, I gave a prophecy about economy crashing, whereby I was talking about the price of a gas. And I said, I see one company being allowed to supply gases. Only one company being allowed. Other companies banned, shunned not to operate or to supply gases. And I said, there's one company I see that has been allowed. The person in charge of it is a government official, a man of a big position in the country. And they have partnership with some few people from government. That is why they will have to force things to favor one person or one company of gas and put an end to other companies. Then I said, and I repeat, the price of gas, buying gas cylinder or refilling the gas, it will be expensive. The price is going to hike on a high rate. And soon you will see things in place about the prices of gas cylinder and refilling. Where we are heading and the life and what we are going to experience in our lives, it needs God's favor. And that is why today I'm coming to teach about God's favor. I see three prominent leaders in this country dying mysteriously. I see three prominent leaders in this country dying mysteriously. I see difference, disunity, people scattered everywhere, leaders disorganized. A serious disagreement whereby I see some leaders will arrange to kill others who do not agree with them. The new president I prophesy is about, as we prepare for the election that is coming, election of 2022, that new president will win the election. But Baba Man will not accept, and I see a serious battle, people running, live bullets being allowed on people. That is why I'm saying we need God's favor to survive. And without God's favor, survival is going to be tough. Without the favor of God, without walking under the favor of God, you will not make it. I saw a serious battle, people running all over, being chased from various places where they run to hide, where they run for security purposes, for safety nets, but they are being fetched out from those places where they are hiding and being cut off. I can see legs, parts of the body scattered. And the way I've seen it, if we will not pray and seek the face of God and look unto Him so that we can operate under His favor, I see a serious third world war. And this one will be very tough, uncontrollable, dangerous, more bloody than the first and the second world war. So, what will help you? It is the favor of God. And when we talk about the favor of God